Good morning, students. Today we will discuss about flip-flop. We know that digital circuits are classified into two groups, combinational circuits and sequential circuits. Combinational circuits have no memory. An example of combinational circuits: multiplexer, demultiplexer, half adder, full adder, subtractor. These are examples of combinational circuits, and these devices have no memory. While sequential circuits have memory. An example of sequential circuits are flip-flop, counters, registers. First, we will discuss about flip-flop, then we'll discuss counters, and then registers. Flip-flop is a one-bit storage device. One-bit storage device means it can store either 1 or 0. There are different types of flip-flop: SR flip-flop, D flip-flop, T flip-flop, JK flip-flop. First, we discuss SR flip-flop. In SR flip-flop, first, this is the block diagram or symbol of SR flip-flop. There are two inputs S and R and two outputs Q and Q bar. First, we discuss NOR-based SR flip-flop. This is the NOR-based SR flip-flop. To understand the operation of this circuit, you have remembered the truth table of NOR gate. When input A and B are input and Y is output, when A and B both are 0, then we get 1, and when one input is high, means 1, then we get 0. If all inputs are 0, then we get 1 in NOR gate, and when any input is 1, then we get 0 at the output of NOR gate. So initially suppose that S and R both are 0. When both are 0, and suppose that Q is 0, means Q is previous state of SR flip-flop. If this Q may be 0 or 1. Suppose that this Q is 0. Then this Q is connected to the input of NOR gate. If Q is 0, then 0 and 0. It means we here get 1, and this one is connected to the another input of NOR gate. So 0, 1. Since one input is 1, then we get 0 here. Means previous state and next state. Previous state means when previous state is 0, then we apply when we apply input is 0 and R is 0, then next state will be 0. Suppose that previous state is 1. Then this 1 is connected to this NOR gate input, and since 1 and this is 0, 1, 0 means here we get 0, and this 0 is connected to the another gate of NOR gate. So this is 0, 0, 0, 0. Here we get 1. Means in this case, previous state is 1 and next state is also 1. So we can say when input S is 0, R is 0, there is no change in next state. Means next state remains the same as in previous state, or as next state and previous state both are same. There is no change in previous state. It means that if Q is 0, then next state will also be 0. If Q is 1, then next state is 1. If input is 0, 0. So here we write no change. There is no change in the state of flip-flop. Then when S is 0, S is 0, R is 1. Here R is 1, and if in a previous state is 0, then 0 is connected to this terminal is 1, this is also, this is 0, since S is 0, 0, 1, 0, and this 0 is connected to this terminal, and R is 1 in this case. So here we get 0. And when we get 0, it means that this 0 is connected to this, then 0, 0, here we get 1. So there is no change, means Q bar remains 0. But if previous, suppose that previous state is 1. If previous state is 1, S is 0, it means 1 and 0 means we get 0, and 1 minute please. When S is 0 and R is 1. S is 0, R is 1. Previous state is 0. 0, 0 means 1. And this 1 is connected to this NOR gate. So 1 and 1 is 0. It means that there is no change in state and Q remains 0. But if previous state of this flip-flop is 1, if it is 1, then this 1 is connected to this terminal is 1, 1, 0. 1, 0 means 0, then 0, 0, 0 and 1 is also 0. Then this 0 is feedback to this terminal. So 0 and 0 means 1. In this state, if it is 1, then 1 minute. This is called reset state when Q is 0. So when Q is 0, this state is known as reset state. And when R is 0 and S is 1, when R is 0 and S is 1, and suppose that previous state is 0. 1 minute please. If R is 0, S is 1, and previous state Q is 0, it means that this 0 is connected to this terminal 0 and 1. 0 and 1 means 0, and 0 is connected to this terminal 0 and 0 is 1. Previous state is 0 and next state will become 1. When S is 1 and R is 0, then if previous state is 0, then next state is 1. Next state means if Q is 0 and S is 1, R is 0, then next state will be 1, means Q will be 1. And if suppose previous state is 1, if previous state of this is 1, then this is connected to this terminal, means 1, and S is also 1, 1, 1, 0, and then this 0 is connected 0, 0, 1. In both cases, if previous state is 0 or previous state is 1, Q is always 1 when S is 1 and R is 0. And this is known as set state. When S is 0, R is 0, then there is no change in state, means if previous state is 0, then next state will remain 0, and if previous state is 1, then next state will remain 1. But when S is 1, R is 0, S is 1, R is 0, then next state is always 1, and this state is known as set state. If Q is 1, then obviously Q bar is 0, and this state is known as set state. Similarly, when S is 0, R is 1, then Q is 0 and Q bar is 1, and this state is known as reset state. It means that if Q is 0, it this is reset state, and if Q is 1, then this is set state. When S and R both are 1, when S and R if S and R both are 1, it means that in this for this NOR gate one input is 1, and for this NOR gate one input is 1. This may be 0 if previous state may be 0 or 1. This state may be 0 or 1 depending upon the transistor inside this NOR gate. So this condition is not allowed in SR flip-flop, because we cannot say when S and R both are 1, then output Q bar is in set state or in reset state. It may 1 or it may be 0. So this state is denoted as forbidden state, and this is not allowed. It means we cannot set both input as high input in case of SR flip-flop. Characteristic table of SR flip-flop. In characteristic table, present state is given, these two values of these two inputs are given, and we have to find the next state of RS flip-flop. Suppose previous state is 0, and if S and R both are 0, it means that there is no change in state, then next state remains, then next state will remain in 0 state. When present state is 0, S is 0, R is 1. If S is 0, it means that reset state. Reset state means Q is 0. So next state is 0. When present state is 0, set input is 1, reset input or is 0. When set input is 1, it means next state will be 1. Because when S is 1, R is 0, next state will always be 1, and when S is 0 and R is 1, in that case Q is always 0 or in reset state. When S and R both are 1, this is forbidden state, and we can denote this by D, don't care condition. Don't care state. Similarly, when present state is 1, if S and R both are 0, there is no change in state. Next state will be 1. If present state is 1, S is 0, R is 1. If S is 0, R is 1 means reset state, means Q is always in low state. So this next state will be 0. Similarly, when present state is 1 and S is 1, S matlab set terminal is 1, reset terminal is 0, it means Q is always 1. So next state is 1. If both inputs are high in, then this is forbidden state and it is denoted by D. Don't care state. This is the excitation table. In excitation table, present and next state is given, and we have to find the input of the flip-flop. If present state is 0, next state is 0, means there is no change in state. It means that S and R both are 0. But if present state is 0, next state is also 0. Next state means Q is 0. It means Q bar is 1, Q is 0. This is also reset state. In reset state, S is 0, R is 1. Means when present state is 0, next state is 0. It means we can apply 0 at the S terminal or set terminal, and we can apply 0 at the reset terminal or 1 at the reset terminal. So we can denote this input terminal as don't care condition, means it reset input may be 0 or 1. Similarly, when present state is 0 and next state is 1, means when present state of Q is 0, then next state of Q is 1. Q is always 1 in SR flip-flop when S is 1 or set input is 1. So when set input is 1, reset input is 0, then next state is always 1. When present state is 1 and next state is 0, means in both cases first Q is 1, then Q is 0. Q is 0 when set terminal is 0 and R is 1. When present state is 1 and next state is 1. In first case there is no change. There are two cases. We can say that there is no change in state. It means that S and R both are 0, or if next state is 1, in that case S is 1 or R is 0. So here we can say that S may be 0 or 1 and R is 0. If S and R both are 0, it means there is no change in state. And if output state is 1, it means that Q is 1. So when Q is 1, in that case S may be 0, S should be 0 and R should be 1. So we can say that S may be 0 or 1, but R is 0. In that case, next state will be 1 from present. Then characteristic equation. The characteristic equation is simply the relationship between next state and present state and input. We can find the relationship between next state and present state and input simply by drawing K map for characteristic table for this RS and present state. when SR is 0, 0, Q is 0, then next state is 0. When S and R both are 0, present state is 0, then next state is 0. Similarly, when S and R is 0, 1 and present state is 0, then next state is 0. When S and R is 0, 1, present state is 0, then next state is 0. So by simply filling these values of next state for different combination of SR and Q, we get the K map, and by K map we minimize, if we minimize this K map, we get an expression for next state. Next state is always written as Qn plus 1, and this is given by S plus R bar multiplied by Qn. And SR is equal to 0, it means that it indicates that both inputs cannot be equal to 1 simultaneously, which is prohibited state in SR flip-flop. Then clocked SR flip-flop. In clocked SR flip-flop, we simply apply a clock pulse. This clock pulse controls the change in state of the flip-flop. Means this change of state means Q is equal to 0, then it changes to 1, or from one state to into one is from one state to 0 state. All these are controlled by clock pulses. This is the symbol for clocked SR flip-flop. This indicates clocked SR flip-flop. And this is NAND based clocked SR flip-flop. When S and R both are 0 and clock pulse is 1. When clock pulse is 1, S and R both are 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1 means 1. So here we get 1 and here we also get 1, 0, 1. This is the truth table of NAND gate. At the output of both NAND gates, we get 1. If present state is 0, this 0 is connected to here, means 0, 1. Here we get 1, and this 1, 1 and 1 will give 0. So there is no change in state, means present state and next state remains the same when S is equal to 0 and R is equal to 0. If present state is 1, then this 1 is connected to this terminal, means 1 and 1 is 0, 0 and 1 is 1. So there is no change in state when S and R is 0, 0. When S is 0, R is 1, clock pulse is 1. So 1 and 1, 1 and 1, it means 0. And here we get 0, 1, here we get 1. Then if previous state is 0, then 0 and 0 makes 1, and 1, 0. So there is no change in this state. Previous and next state both are same as 0. But when present state is 1, suppose in this case when present state is 1, it means that this terminal is 1, 1 and 0. Here we get 1, then this 1 and 1 means 0. In this case, previous state is 1, but next state is 0. So we can say that when S is 0, R is 1, then next state is always 0 or next state is always reset state, as in case of NOR based SR flip-flop. Similarly, in this case, set terminal is 1, reset terminal is 0. So 1, 1, 0 and 1, 0. Here we get 1. 1 minute. 1, 1. Here we get 0 and here 1, 0 means 1. Clear? If present state is 0, then 0 and 0 means 0, 0 means 1, and then this 1 and 1 will give 0. फिर से एक बार देखते हैं. If S is 1, clock is 1, R is 0, then 1 and 1 will give 0 output and 1, 0 will give 1 out. If previous state is 0, then this 0 and 1 will give 1. This will give 1 and this 1 and 0 will also give 1. And if this is 1, then this 1 and 1 will give 0. So previous state is 0 and in this case next state is 1. So and similarly when we use the same logic, when next state is 1, then we get if previous state is 1, then we will get next state 1 if S is 1 and R is 0. And when Q bar is 1, this state is known as set state. So we can say when S is 1, R is 0, then we will get the set state in which Q is 1 and Q bar is 0. When CP is 1 and S and R both are 1, if CP is 1, S is 1, R is 1, and then we get 0, here we get 0, and if any terminal of NAND gate is 0, then we get 1 at the output terminal, which is not allowed. And this terminal is also known as forbidden state. Forbidden state means we cannot apply one at the one simultaneously or high voltage simultaneously at the both input terminal. Here the characteristic table of clocked SR flip-flop. In clocked SR flip-flop, these are input. CP is also input terminal and this is the present state. So there are 4 bits and from 4 bits we can take 16 different states. So these are 16 different states. If clock is 0, then there is no change in the state. in first case, when S and R both are 0, then here we get 1 and 1. And we saw that there is no change in the state of this. When clock pulse is 0, means one terminal of and NAND gate is 0, it means here we get 1 1. It means there is no change in state. So we can say that when clock is 0, there is no change in state. When clock is 0, when clock is 0, there is no change in state. When clock is 1, if S and R both are 0, there is no change in state, means present and next state both are same. When set terminal is 0, reset terminal is 1, then next state is always 1. When set terminal is 1, reset terminal is 0, then next state is 1. And when both input terminals are 1, then that state is forbidden state and it is denoted by don't care condition. Then in this combination, clock pulse is 0, so there is no change in state. When clock pulse is 1, if next state is present state is 1, then for 0 0 combination, next state will be 1 because there is no change in state. When S is 0, R is 1, next state will be in reset state. And when S is 1, R is 0, next state will be set state, means 1 state. And when both input terminals are 0 0, then next state will be an indeterminate state or forbidden state. This is the excitation table for SR flip-flop. In excitation table, present state and next states are given and you have to find out input combination for given present and next state. There is no change in state, so as in the NOR based SR flip-flop, S is 0 and R will be D. If present state is 0, next state is 1, it means that this is set state. In that case, set terminal will be 1 and reset terminal will be 0. Present state is 1 and next state is 0. It means that this is in reset state, and for reset state, set input is 0, reset input is 1. And when present state is 1, next state is 1, so set input is don't care condition, means it may be 0 or it may be 1, and reset state will be 0. The next flip-flop is D flip-flop. In D flip-flop, this is SR flip-flop, but in D flip-flop we give the input, and same input is given to the R flip-flop using inverter. So in this flip-flop, if we give 1, S input gets the 0 input, and while R input gets the 1 or high input. If we give 1, then this input will get 1 while R input will get 0. It means that the fourth state, forbidden state of SR flip-flop is eliminated in D flip-flop, because in D flip-flop, S and R both both input is not equal to 1 due to connection of this inverter. If we apply F, if we apply D is equal to 1, S is 1, R is 0. S is 1, it means that it is in set state, Q is 1, Q bar is 0. If we apply 0, it means S is 0, R is 1, it means that Q is 0 and Q bar is 1. So we can say when clock input is 0, then there is no change in state. When clock input is 1, if we give 0 input, we get reset state, and if we give 1 input, then we get set state in D flip-flop. Then this is the characteristic equation, present state and delay input. If present state is 0, and if we give 0 input, we get always 0 output. Means in D flip-flop, we get the same output as we get the input. Means if we give 0 input, we get 0 output, and if we give 1 input, we get 1 output. And from this K map, we can calculate the, or we can derive the relationship between next state and input and present state. Now I am ending my class.